What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Big Back Talks podcast. My name is George. I'm the CEO of Big Back Bitcoin Project, and then I have Crypto Jam with me right here,
Yo,
the
what up? What
man,
up?
right? So we haven't been on here for a while. We got a couple things going on. Markets going crazy, looking it's looking promising. It's looking promising. We got a couple
Yeah,
altcoins that are running up as
yeah,
well. Big Bet will be running up soon as well, but we're doing our thing as far as making sure that everything work in the background. So we're gonna talk about that, give y'all some updates as well, um, and then some education purposes because at the end of the day, we want to make sure that all the newbies and even
the
the
newbie.
seasoned people sometimes they don't know certain things. So this is where Crypto Jam is gonna come in because he knows a lot and he's gonna educate the
Me?
masses. Right now,
Nah.
everything we say on this podcast, it is not no financial advice that we're giving out. Okay, so I'm letting you know that right now. We're not telling people to buy shit. We're not telling
Yeah.
people, we're not telling people to go out and make no crazy investments. Everything that we do right now is our opinion, solely our opinion, and we are not giving out any financial advice. So with that said, let's jump into it.
Yep. Hold on. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me properly?
Yeah, I can. You sound a little bit low.
Wait,
I
hold
don't know
on.
why you was just talking all and now it's like juice not
Okay.
work proper yet. Yo, take couple puff out of hookah, dog. Take couple puff out of hookah.
Yeah.
Open up the lungs. Open up the lungs.
All right. Hi, everyone. Um, yeah. So I have Bitcoin up, but we're not going to talk about that yet. The first lesson we're going to talk about coins versus token. Well, it's not the first lesson, but a lot of people mess up the term coins and tokens a lot. Can you see my screen properly?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so we're going to talk about coins and tokens so everybody know the difference. It's going to be a gym reference today. So, shout out to George, because he's doing 75 strong. So, it's going to be gym theme today.
Yep.
So, we're going to base this off weights versus resistance bands, right? So, we're gonna think of coins as like free weights, right? And tokens as resistance band. Both build muscle, but they just work differently, right? So free weights, they're like core standalone. So that's just like the coin is its own blockchain. So it's just like a dumbbell that you just use those dumbbells. You don't need nothing else. No extra attachment. That's pretty much what the coin is, its own blockchain. The tokens now they're built on top of the blockchain, right? So it'd be like you'll have those resistance bands. Oh, they serve like different functions, and you can attach them to different equipment and stuff. So they add functionality. So it's like there's many different tokens out there that do stuff like that. So your coins, main coins, will be like your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your Solana, and then there's tokens or meme tokens built on top of those, right? So how they work? Coins work independently. So of course we talk about Bitcoin, which is the OG, which is like your classic dumbbell. Every time you go to the gym, or sorry, not me. Every time George goes to the gym, you see those dumbbells. They never go out of style. You know what I mean? And pretty much Ethereum would be like a barbell. I don't even know what a barbell is, but they pretty much those are for more complex lift, right? And then you can have your specialty weights like your kettlebells or your weighted vests. So those are like your BNB, your Cardano, your Solana. Those are unique blockchains with unique use cases, right? So the key things we want to take away from coins is that they operate on their own. They're used for transactions, staking, governance, and stuff like that. They're pretty much essential for securing and running the network. So for a real example, like okay, if you're sending Bitcoin right now, you're gonna pay your network fees in Bitcoin, right? If you're sending Ethereum, likewise. If you're sending Solana, likewise. But if you're sending, so let's use our token, Big Back Bitcoin. Big Back Bitcoin is built on top of Ethereum. So when you're sending Big Back Bitcoin tokens, you're gonna use Ethereum as gas. That's to send the transaction because Big Back Bitcoin is the token built on top of Ethereum, right? Um, and then that's tokens. They don't have their own blockchain. Pretty much, that's I don't know how else to break that down. They need it's like I don't know if I could use this reference, but it's like a mother. Like your mother, you have the token as little baby. They need breast milk. They need they're not grown up yet, so they still need the support from the mom, to keep going. You know what I mean? To stay nurtured and healthy and safe, right? Back to the crypto reference. So Ethereum-based tokens, they're called ERC20. Um, and then you'll have the NFTs, which would be like your custom training plans, right? And those, to be more technical, those are like your ERC 721 or your 1155, which have their special, unique purposes, right? You have utility tokens or governance tokens as well. Pretty much those are like gym memberships. So like how those give you access to certain services or voting rights. So that's like I don't know people that have special membership. What's a gym? Give me a gym name. I don't even know. LA Fitness or something.
LA Fitness. There you go.
Uh,
LA Fitness. LA Fitness.
you have a like a membership that gives you access to the what do you call it, the spa and the sauna and
Right,
or like
but maybe you have to use another one because LA Fitness you get everything included, right?
okay,
But
okay,
but then you have like personal trainer, right? You don't
yeah,
have access to stuff like that, so you have to pay for stuff like that.
yeah, pretty much utility. Yeah, that's what utility tokens give you access to services and voting rights, and that's what like big back tokens will have that as well, where you can stake and propose things for the community and vote. So that's a big back Bitcoin will be a utility and governance token as well, right? And that another key feature to take away from tokens again is that they're built on top of another blockchain. They're using smart contracts, DeFi, gaming. What else? There's a lot of other stuff, governments. So pretty much tokens are more flexible, right? And they're easy to create. Right now, you can go on pump.fund and just type in a name, put a picture up, boom, a token is created on Solana just like that, right? So that's pretty much it. We have a table here and you can go to medium/big bat bitcoin if you want to read more and I don't explain it good enough. Just let me know if you want to switch to George. You might sweeter with the talking than I am. um but pretty much that's kind of what's a nutshell of what a coin is versus a token. And you'll hear a lot of people say invest in the blockchain technology and be careful with the tokens because tokens, they can go to shit pretty quickly. But the technology in the blockchain is what's important, right? So yeah, so that's the lesson: coins versus tokens,
Now,
and
guys, if you
yeah,
guys ever want to get a hold of what we just went over, it's all on our Medium. So all you have to do is just go over to our Medium and you'll be able to get that on our social medias. So that's one thing that we want to do, right? We want to make sure that we kind of dumb it down for people or break it down in a simple format for people that don't understand crypto. There's different cryptos that are coming out, and you just want to make sure that you understand the technology or just the basics as far as you know coins versus tokens, because some people will call a token, a coin, right? And then the people in the crypto world will look at you like you're crazy. Okay, be like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? Yo, Ethereum ain't no coin. Stop calling Ethereum coin. What's wrong with you, bro? Like, so, just knowing the different terms, will go a long way. But it's just the start, right? So you got to learn certain things, especially coming into crypto. Don't say it's too much, because if you're trying to invest in crypto long term, you want to know the basics and you want to continue. So that's why we do these educational purposes where we come in and we actually talk about it, right? And we try to dumb it down, but we put it in exercise form. Now your boy is in the gym, right? So we all went out, we all went on our, breaks.
Yep.
And I went to Grenada and I just got out of pocket. So I went completely out of pocket. Been
Mhm.
one of my heaviest at 204, almost 205. So your boy's back in the gym. I'm down right now to 191.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good. I'm still at 227 trying to get. I don't think I'll ever get to 190, but I
so
know, man.
so the goal is to get back to one. My wife don't want me to get to 175, and she's like, "Yo, you too skinny at 175."
Yeah,
But
175. We're gonna find a new CEO. That's not a
yeah,
big bet.
yeah. So it's right now is building muscle. I just want to tone up. One of the things that I did, your boy want to turn a real big back, right? There's two type of big backs, right? That we talk about. You have the muscle one, and then you have the foodies, right? So
The,
with that, I want to go the muscle route. Crypto Jam is always using the chicken legs as his dumbbells.
I'll
You
I'll
know.
go the Tempur-Pedic route. You can
so
lay on me and get a nice rest. You know what I mean?
So right now, I'm doing 75 hard, and with 75 hard, I gotta do two 45-minute workouts followed by a gallon of water. So right now, I'm drinking a gallon of water, no alcohol, read 10 pages a day. Uh, the
Yeah.
list goes on, right?
Good luck with that.
It's just giving it make crypto jam like uncomfortable hearing all that stuff.
Nah, I'm living it through you. I'm living it through
So
you.
so that's one of the things right now. So that's why we try to incorporate food and fitness. So some of the times when you hear us talk about some of these terms are educating you guys on crypto, we might be talking about food instead of exercising. So those are the things that will come up into play, right? But we just want to make sure that we're doing our best and stick by you guys and educate you along the way, especially if you're newbies coming into crypto.
Yeah. And for the foodies, coin versus token, it's just like you can't have no bacon without pork. Pork is the coin, and bacon, the little strips of bacons are your tokens.
You see what I'm talking about? He's good at the food. See, hey, let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. Y'all didn't get a good explanation out of tonight. You got a good, but it would have been way better if it was food, right? If it
The food, I'll be all over that.
if it was
You
food, he would have been all up in it. Y'all would have understand everything. But because it was fitness, he's like,
Yeah.
man, what is it? What is a barbell? What is
But yeah. Well, so the next thing is I want to introduce everybody to the facelift of Big Back Bitcoin. So this is our DApp, a brand new decentralized application. Um, we'll do a lesson on that on another day. But this is it. This is what it looks like. It's nice and clean. So if you go to bigbackbitcoin.com, you can check it out. It's right here. You're just gonna scroll through it. Just how you see how sexy it looks, right? You see, he eating the pizza always, and then that's he running, trying to, get fit, but probably will never happen. Um, and then you can go right now. We're still on testnet in terms of the staking contract and the governance, but we're in the final stages of testing. It should be in the next few days. We will go live on the mainnet. We're just working out a few kinks. But if you go here, click on the dashboard. Here you can connect your wallet. Let me disconnect real quick. You can connect your wallet, any type of wallet. You have Wallet Connect, Brave, Phantom, Trust, Coinbase, MetaMask, and you can connect. This is your dashboard. You'll be able to see, of course, the bubble maps on the right side. Um, for the governance, this is where the proposals will be. As you can see, I did one proposals, which is a test. I don't know if you can zoom in. It's pretty much a test of are you a big bag, just to make sure the proposals go well. Um, this is what the and to have the discussion, which goes into our giveaway, Snapshot Box. So this is where you we would go to pretty much talk about things. So the discussions will happen over here, but the actual voting, you would go back, you'd go to our website on the DApp right here and do the voting, right? Um, so for that giveaway, well, I guess we can touch into it now. So right here, so we have one follower. So the next four, if anybody's watching right now, so the next four, first four followers that join the Big Back DAO space, so that is snapshot.box. Of course, you can search Big Back DAO, and we'll put the link below. Sheldon can put it below. You'll get a prize. We're giving $25 each to the first four followers after this video. And how you do that, you have to connect your wallet. On if you guys never used Snapshot dot box before, you have to connect your wallet for you to be a follower. So it goes based on your wallet address, and that wallet address will send you the $25 in Ethereum. So you can go ahead and knock yourself out right now if you're listening, and get $25 in, buy a burger or something, or sorry, a gym membership. But yeah, going back to the DAO, the staking page is going to be right here. This will show pretty much the leadership board, the stakers. You can go here and stake. You can unstake, restake. If you go here, there will be time periods here. I think right now we have 30 days, 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, and so on, right? For now, in order to vote or create a proposal, you have to stake, right? So the reason why we do that is that we don't want people just coming in and spamming the proposals and pretty much just typing all type of sending all type of shit. So you have to be a staker to create a proposal or even vote. Right now, it's going to be set that you need 21 million tokens to write a proposal and 2.1 million to vote. Right. The next thing, the last thing, will be swaps. Right. So here you'll be able to say you're on BNB, right? You have Binance coin, or you have any tokens on the Binance, and you say, you know what, I want to be a big back, I want to buy some BBBTC. You can come over here and swap your BNB for BBBTC just like that. Normally, on the regular basis, you'd have to convert your BNB. You probably gotta. There's a couple steps. You can bridge it over to Ethereum, or you'd have to switch it out and swap it to probably like a stable coin, and then switch it to Ethereum, and then go from Ethereum to BBBTC. On here, you can just swap from BNB right to Big Bat Bitcoin tokens. For right now, we're gonna have so also any Ethereum token you can also swap for BBBTC. We have Polygon, and we have Binance. Later on, as we get more traction, as the community grows, gets bigger, we're looking to add Base and then Solana, right? But for right now, we'll use BNB and Ethereum and Polygon. So pretty much that is it. If you guys have any critiques, we always welcome critiques, good or bad. You know, and yeah, this is it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can click here for charts on Dex Tools, Dex Screener, and there'll be more to come because when we get listed on exchanges, we'll add them here as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the DApp.
So
Um,
one of the things that we low key kind of like hold off on, because again we talk about this the last time as well, where we said, like, everything is in the background while some people they come out with meme coins, or whatever it is, and it just disappear. We're not here just to disappear. We're working everything in the background. So as far as exchanges, we're gonna start that process once we are completely done with the the dapps,
yeah,
and get that rolling.
yeah,
One
he-
recommendation was the recommendation was not to go to any exchanges or file for any exchanges until it's done, right? So,
correct.
and that came from a very experienced cryptocurrency person that's in the
Mhm,
crypto space. So with that, we're gonna follow advice from people that are have the experience,
mhm,
to guide us in certain ways. So with that, guys, you're gonna see a lot more to come. We're still working on certain things, partnerships. We're still working on partnerships. We're still working on getting other things done as far as marketing as well. Um, we're doing
I-
stuff. We had a contest that was done recently. You want to talk about that contest?
oh yeah. And yeah, just to piggyback off what he said, yes, we wanted to make sure we have a crypto product. So now we're coming with a DApp. We have a DAO. We're gonna have staking governance, so that way when we apply to CMC and CoinGecko and stuff like that, they can see like, oh, this meme coin is not just a Canvas website and a few animations. They actually, have a crypto product that people can use. And there's a lot more to come because yeah, we have what GameFi stuff. We got some RWA
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah,
We got
yeah.
a lot of stuff. But with those stuff, we want to make sure we have the blockchain timestamp, and we want to have certain like copyrights in place to make sure that when we put this idea out there, people know that okay, we said it first or we did it first. So yeah, so that's gonna wait. So the big back of the month of April goes to right here. This what's his name? It's gonna be what's his name?
Let
Big
me go ahead and
big
share.
big shit. No, sorry. Big shy 23. Congrats. He's the big sorry. He's the big back of the month for April. Right here. Um, he's a growing back, but he was the most got the most votes in the community for the big back of the month. So congrats to him. Hopefully we get some chubby backs for this month of May. You know what I mean? But he won, and that's on our. We run our contest and competition on Twitter and in the Telegram group. So if you guys haven't joined the Telegram group yet, you can go ahead and join, or follow us on Telegram. And of course, you have Instagram, which is a work in progress. For Instagram, we're currently working on some AI integration in terms of automation for that page. It's taking a little bit longer to test. Pretty much right now we're manual. Well, George is manually doing it, where you generate the images and merge,
Yeah,
do all
yeah.
type of shit.
It's
I can't do that stuff, so I will work on the auto animation part of it, so that way you guys can get some more AI content. Um, so yeah, congrats again to Big Back Shy 23. Sorry,
not shit. Okay.
not sorry for massacring your name, but congrats. And yeah, that was that. So now this is George's moment. The TA boss. We're gonna
Nah,
talk about.
we talked about crypto, and what crypto is looking like, right? We mentioned couple. I don't know. Let me know if you could see my screen. All right, can you see my screen?
I think I'd have to. You want me to stop sharing? I think I'd have to stop sharing.
Yeah. Could you? All right, all right. So let me see. Can you see my screen?
No, did you click share?
I shouldn't have to.
Well, yeah, you have to click share still. Because how many screens you have?
I have only one.
Oh, yeah. So if you share, it's going to show your face looking at the screen. So I have, 4 screens, so I can pick different screens. That's why.
Oh,
So,
all right. Show
yeah, because
out.
if, yeah, for instance, if I share, the screen that I'm on is going to
All
show
right.
me
So
looking
go
at you.
ahead. Go ahead and share your screen. All right. Go
Yeah.
ahead and share your screen. So let's see if we're gonna go through this. Um, if you could put it on what you put it on Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's on Bitcoin.
All right. So if you have it on Bitcoin, let me go on my chart on Bitcoin, and then we'll touch on a couple stuff. Now with Bitcoin, I'm gonna go over Bitcoin, and I'm gonna go over Ethereum, Solana. They all the charts look the same, guys. Every single one of them look the same. So there's no craziness to really. Right now we're consolidating in this space where 94 is. I will
Yeah.
say on the weekly chart, we're still bullish. Okay. We're still bullish on the weekly chart. However, we can come back down to certain
Yeah.
levels. Okay. So we can come back down to VWAP. The reason for us to come back down to that level, like 88, I'll say come back down to 88.5.
I think
And
what
then
92 isn't 92 the first stop first?
yeah, but I'm saying the reason for us to get that low is gonna be
Oh, okay.
if we break 92.5, if we break 92.8, guys, then that's gonna be the level. Then now we're gonna be dropping. Okay. So if we break 92.5, which is gonna be 92.8, which is a support level, then we're
Yeah.
coming back down.
Oh,
Um
92. Let me see if I can find 92 much shoes.
92.8. So the reason why is because if it breaks 92.8, is gonna be a reversal on the weekly, and coming back down to the week, your first support is gonna be at 88, 88.7, around that area is gonna be your first support, followed by the VWAP, which is right at 87.5, and then the target, in a sense, if we reverse on the weekly, then our target is gonna be the bottom of the week, which is we could drop all the way back down to 85 grand,
I
right?
don't think that's happening though. I think we good.
I don't I don't I don't I don't I don't see foresee it happening kind of, but like with this right now, we're bullish, like I said. That's on the weekly. On the monthly, we already broke the month. You see what I'm saying? So we already broke the month to go up. So with that, we're bullish in a sense, and being that we're gonna go back up to 102, we're just bullish right now. But remember, the month just started. We still have 26 days left in the month.
Yeah.
So even though we're bullish, what can happen is we can retrace back down to 91 at VWAP. On the monthly, the VWAP is at 91, right? We can still come back down, test the body of the candle at 82, right? That it's just reality. When we're talking about retracing, where's the support on the higher time frames? You're talking about 82. Now, do I see it going back down to 82? Not really, not necessarily. But we're bullish on the higher time frames as well. We still can get a pullback though. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
on the day, I'll say we want to see everything because when I'm trading, guys, this is one thing that I always look for. I always look for reversals. I look for divergences. But one of the things is when you look for reversals, you always see it on a smaller time frame before you see it on a bigger time frame. So right now
I think
we bounce.
you said there was a bearish divergence on the daily, but it possibly played out. Oh, right here.
Yeah,
This
on
drop.
the daily we had a bearish divergence, but it possibly played out already, right? Now, for us to fall more, that's why I say if we're gonna fall more, then we're gonna break today's low at 93.5. If you notice, 93.5 was a low, perfect area. I always tell people about psych levels, right? So with psych levels are your even numbers. So say for instance, 93,000, 94,000, 95,000, but then you have the 90 93,500, 94,000, 94,500, 90. Like all those $100 levels are psych levels. So when you see those levels, those are areas of support and areas of resistance. So if you notice where we rejected, it was right at 95.2, right? Close to 95.25. 95.50, 95.250, close to 95.250. You get what I'm saying? So people are always gonna try to take profit at certain levels. So
Hmm.
if you're trading on a daily time frame, or if you're just scalping or whatever you're doing, make sure that you're taking profit. Because I always say that. Make sure you're taking profit. Um, in this case, if we break today's high, yesterday's high, because we have a new candle right now. So if we
Hmm.
break yesterday's high, which is 95 218,
Yeah.
if we break there, then we're gonna revisit 96,300.
Yeah.
We're gonna revisit that area. Okay. The first area though we're gonna revisit is that 95.8 level.
Break it.
Okay, so those are things to watch for. This might not happen right now because normally during Asian session, normally during this time of the day, we don't see nothing. But once like something around midnight our time, Eastern time, or a little bit when London session open up, you're gonna see some type of volatility, or it might lead into the morning. But either way, you want to just pay attention to that. I'm still bullish on this. um
Oh yeah, definitely. We was down for a while,
yeah,
so
yeah. So and all the charts look the same, guys. So same thing. I mean, if you're talking about Ethereum looks the same as far
Ethereum,
as setup.
Ethereum kind of different though. Ethereum is on some, yeah. Well, yeah. In terms of the bearish divergence, I guess it still had, yeah, it had the same. So yeah, correct. On a daily, they look the same.
Yeah, the same setup. But the thing is, we're consolidating right now, right? So we're consolidating right now. I'm a little bit disappointed though in Ethereum. I'm gonna say that. I'm a little bit disappointed in Ethereum. Bitcoin did its run, um, and then Ethereum didn't do shit. Like I was expecting Ethereum to hit all time highs, all that stuff, but
Yeah,
nothing
that's why
happened.
a lot of people are saying the alt season is not the same as it used to be, but I think we still got time.
Yeah,
A
we
lot
still
of yeah, the ETFs I think have a big play to do with it. The fact
right
is,
because once they introduce the ETFs, man, there can be manipulation in the ETF. Once they
well, most of the money is going to Bitcoin, so that's the thing.
right. So
But we'll see. Yeah.
we have a lot of consolidation in like we had consolidation right around the 15 area for a little bit, then we pushed out of that. So right now the resistance level now turned into support level right at 1750. That was a
Mhm.
resistance level, it turned into support. So we see that we're bouncing off of 1750 all the time. We need to break yesterday's high to continue up. Now we was in a channel, a downtrend channel, and we break out of that downtrend. So right now we're in an uptrend channel.
Mhm.
Um, and if we draw the
It, it,
line,
it could play around in here for a while, but we'll see if it break. I feel like of course it will follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin break, it probably do the same. So,
yeah,
but
that's
yeah,
what I'm saying. Like all the charts are looking very similar as far as, even if you look at Solana, you look at all of them, like they're like right now, Ethereum is in an up channel, upward channel, right? With the bottom of the channel at 1670 is
yeah.
at the bottom of the channel.
I think Ethereum be on its own thing though. I mean Solana be on its own.
Yeah, Solana. I mean, it just take a couple of hype shit to happen, couple of
Yeah.
meme coins,
Solana is
and
good for trading though. Trust me, I've been watching the chart. It's good to trade. It goes very volatile. But like Cody said, there's a lot of other alts. You can always find plays with the alts. I don't want to say like alts ain't shit, but if you looking out there, they had what Power Pool did 156% what two couple days ago. You got a lot of AI tokens, DeFi tokens that still do double digits. So upon the AI beats balance IMX. So there are
I
tokens out
forgot
there.
to show your chart. I forgot to click on your damn chart while I was doing that.
No.
But yeah.
But some other news, for those crypto millionaires, billionaires out there in France, I guess the police just rescued the dad of some crypto billionaire. Apparently, he got kidnapped and mutilated. So if you're a crypto millionaire, just be careful, especially overseas and stuff. The president, Javier, with Libra, that scandal that happened for promoting leader, he's facing like legal challenges because that did mess up a lot of people. Mantra is has still not recovered.
Where
Uh,
is Mantra?
it's still at like I think it's like 40 cents or something.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
look at that.
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
that,
hold on. Mantra DAO, man.
look at that,
That
bro.
that was like, man, I want like Mantra. Come
A
on,
lot of
man.
people a lot of people lost a lot of money, and a lot of people made money. I think I saw one dude say he's show his portfolio. He made like 2 million off shorting at like $6 or so. So a lot of people lost money. A
So
lot of people made.
they shorted where though? They're shorting on Binance.
Yeah, they short on Binance. There's other Binance, Bybit, OKX. They shorted. I think he shorted on Binance.
I'm not gonna
And
lie. I'm not gonna lie. I like Mantra DAO down here.
well, yeah, because let me see if there's a reference point to why.
Damn, man, this is less than what I bought it for and sold it for. Like, yo,
Yeah, the
no,
last time it was this year, look at that,
so the first
2021.
time we bought, remember the first time we bought? We bought at like what,
Bro.
51 cent?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We bought it at 51 cent, and then it just took a dump right afterwards. And I'm like, yo, the shit went down to 8 cents. And I loaded up on it, right? Because we know the project and what it stands for. I'm like, yo, okay, just $1. I just need a dollar.
I'll wait till it go back to a penny. I don't know if it will ever go that low during the beer market. I wait till the winter.
Nah, like, cause right now I'm seeing like, yo, look at the damn chart. But chart don't even matter when it comes to this shit.
Look at this. Yeah, that is nasty.
Charts don't even matter. You have the chart up. Let me
Yeah,
let me show the people a chart right here. Zoom in on that shit right there. Like, oh my god, it's just bad.
yeah. That's why you gotta do your research. Be careful.
That's why
You
you gotta
know,
take profits.
take profit. But the
Like,
thing is, a lot
yo,
of people are staking though. If you got stuck in staking, you kind of
yeah,
got hit
yeah.
because
That's the sucky part too, right? Because people that were staking, people that were staking, then they got stuck in it. Um, that's I can't even see. That's the sucky part. Like, you sent me a picture where it was one portfolio was what, 14 million,
down 14 million.
down 14
His
million
14
dollars,
million went down to 4,000.
$4,000. My God, like, yo, you can imagine, like, yo, yeah, be like, yo, I'm about to retire. What? And then you wake up the next day and be like, yo, you just lost $14 million.
Well, yeah, I guess you don't lose till you sell. I guess you'll be holding till the
Yeah,
next
yeah, and you know what? You know what? Hey, something. The crazy thing is this, guys. We're
next bull run
talking,
is going to go right back up. It's probably going to pass that.
yo,
That's the
we're
thing.
talking about crypto, and when we talking about crypto, anything can happen. So even though we're saying this right now, yo, I'm not gonna lie, yo, I really like it right down here. I really like I like the charts. I like the charts. I like what I'm seeing. We have a bullish divergence on the day. We just need to confirm the bullish divergence with a break of this right here. And if
Nobody.
Bitcoin start running, then everything will start running. Just make sure that, yo, if you see 36 or 37, set your alert, because if this shit drop below 37, then this bitch can go down to like 20 cents or more,
Yeah.
right? So I think down here though is a good spot. They're still a good project, bro.
Oh yeah, very much
They're
so.
still a good project. It's just unfortunate that that happened to them. You see what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
you're talking about 100% move back to a dollar. The high, shit, the high was at, man,
917.
yeah, 917.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that day candle is ugly.
Yeah. But yeah, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Um,
Yeah,
anything else you want?
we
Oh,
gonna
we
talk
can
we
talk
gonna
about,
talk about mantra dot offline.
yeah. Oh yeah. May 14th. So next week, uh, whatever May 14 is. I think May 14 is Wednesday. Next week, Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern, we're having a AMA with Crypto Astronaut on Binance Live. It got postponed. It was supposed to happen like a month ago, but we were all on vacation, so it'll be happening next week, and we'll be having giveaways as well for people who ask questions. So yeah, stay tuned. Tell your friend, tell your big back, tell your little backs, your baby backs, all the backs. Come join, and yeah, ask us any question you want to. But thank you for coming in.
Yeah, guys, appreciate your time. Make sure that if you're not subscribed to YouTube, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to YouTube. We come live at least minimum once a week. Our goal is to go Monday and Wednesday right now.
Hmm.
Things has been hectic, so that's why we've been trying to focus on certain things, but we're still working in the background. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you go follow us on all our channels, all our social media. Show us some love. Go to our Instagram, go to
Yeah,
our TikTok, go to our Medium, go to our Telegram group. We're always in our Telegram group talking, going live. Um, we're always seeing something, and sometimes we just throw out stuff as far as competition in there. uh as you could see, we could do some craziness as well, because you're watching Crypto Jam doing some craziness, so there's always craziness going on. But yeah, let us know how you what y'all think, and what y'all would like to see. If y'all have an idea about the project as well, or want to know more about our project, reach out to one of us. We're here, and we're always in the Telegram group. So with
yeah.
that said, guys, you have anything else, Crypto Jam?
No, no, that's it.
That's
That's
it.
pretty much,
All right, guys,
yeah.
we appreciate your time. Have a blessed night.
Yep.